I made a Charli XCX kind of beat for my type beat channel. The whole thing is like a weird like rave, like techno kind of beat. So the first thing we're starting off with is a loud kick with a bunch of overdrive or like distortion, whatever you want, just to really make it like basically almost a bass. Took out a bunch of the highs because the distortion will just crank up all those highs and we don't want that. Then 808 hi-hat going every like, you'll hear, it's like the typical tss, tss. One of the most important parts to this beat, in my opinion, is just the random like percussion going on in the background. This is like a drum fill. Not really sure where I found it, so that's not gonna be super helpful. We got these little, like a flick. And then where a snare or like a clap would normally go, I put almost like a clock ticking. I didn't throw any filters on mine, but if you want, you could throw maybe like a chorus effect on there or a phaser, just to really emphasize that it's weird. So the intro just starts off with just those drums, the kick, and those random percussions. Alright, now for the fun part. I have these random effects, okay? This one's pretty sick, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know that came from this loop. But I just took that first sound and pitched it up 200 cents. Any effects? A shaper, just so it goes on both sides of the headphones. And this is like this is just the main melody. It's a distorted bass, GMS. It's just a free, like comes with FL Studio, and I chose the analog bass 3. And the only effects are just the, you know, this EQ where I took out all the lows and a shaper so it goes both sides. And the other kick is, the only effects is this EQ, and this I just really want to emphasize that high, those higher sounds. Also, when you're using like all these random kicks and fills and whatnot, I just make sure to take out all the lows, because the main kick, it's gonna take up like most of the low end frequencies of the song. And then I have this little lead, which is almost like a Tyler the Creator kind of lead. That's what it is, and pitched it up, D sharp, pitched it like all the way up, like max, and just a whole bunch of triplets at the end. This is what it is. And then just typical like ear candy stuff, like risers and impacts. This is like leading into the chorus. Post-chorus, we have this fun little and this little FX thing I found, which is pretty sick. It's basically just like, I don't know, like a laser beam. I don't even know where I found it. For structuring, I usually just do verse, just like is basically the chorus, but just take out a few things. Leading into a pre-chorus, I have this sick little, which is just two random glitch sound effects I have, but I wanted the verse to just stop abruptly and go into the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus, it's like a little breather for a sec. I have the same hi-hats. And this little, the little Tyler the Creator laser beam. But it's pitched down one, switching it up. The same kick as the main like lead, but just a C, no fancy like effects or pitching or anything. It's just a C triplet pattern. Sweep. just to go back into the chorus. So the song is really percussion heavy. No pads, no synth, very little lead. The only lead is like just a distorted kick. There's a lot of triplets. I feel like usually with a lot of house songs, it's really just like. But in this song, she uses so many random little triplet stuff, like the main lead, the little like pluck things. I think the like typical house stuff can be super boring, so all these random triplets that are huge in like hip hop, I love when they're just thrown in here. All right, let's play this bad boy through.